Welcome guys to a brand new video on Genshin Impact. Now I want to talk about the newest information we have surrounding the next character coming in 5.3, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know who that is. So if we go over to Genshin right now, we can actually see the next characters that are going to be coming, and we have two new 5 stars coming out, which is Chitlali as well as Mavuika over here. Now they actually did something different this time. Now everyone was wondering why the drip marketing was delayed. We don't know for certain. Many people are now speculating it's because they had to do this little animation. Now if I remember correctly, this is the first time they have done this ever. Now I've played Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves have actually been doing this for a while now, with releasing characters with special animation as well. So it's pretty cool that Genshin is also doing the same as well. So maybe what was happening was Genshin was waiting for them to finally, create this so that then they can release both of them at the same time. I'm not exactly sure about that, but we have ourselves the two new characters that are going to be coming out, and as you can see, Mavuika is over here. She is going to be riding a bike, and we also have Chitlali as well. Sorry I butchered the character's name. She's also cool. Now I'm going to tell you this right now, I'm summoning for both of them and I will get both of them. I am not a free-to-play player, so I can say that, and I will absolutely try to get both of them. And of course Mavuika is going to be my main priority because she's an Archon and I'm hoping she's going to be good. However, you guys saw the title of this video. People might actually be disappointed with Mavuika. People will be disappointed with her depending on what playstyle they actually make this character to be, because I know a lot of us are looking for replacement for Pyro Deep and Pyro support units. But honestly, seeing how Mavuika was in game in terms of the Archon quest, I feel like the chances of her having or being an off-field support DPS type character is very, very low. I think the chances of that is very, very low. Now, I'm not going to pretend I haven't seen the leaks. I have seen the leaks, but I'm just going to try and temper your expectations right now. I'm not going to talk about the leaks, but you can see from the story quest and whatnot, she seemed like a character who was meant to deal crazy amount of DPS, especially when you saw the Archon quest. When she did that punch, she broke the sky, the false sky. So there's no way she is meant to play as a support character. And I feel for a fact that Genshin devs are gonna try and make her revolve around dealing like the main DPS Pyro unit, and I think people are going to be extremely disappointed with that, because we already have Pyro on-fielders that are already considered broken in the game. Now even if Mavuika comes out and she also does crazy amount of damage, even better than Arlecchino or even on the same level as Arlecchino, I think people is still going to be very, very disappointed with the direction the devs took with her, because that's not what people want. And I don't know if this is something the devs might change depending on the betas that's happening, but I have zero faith in the devs in changing it to making it fit the playstyle that people want, because they might just release a support Pyro DPS in the future and they have no intentions of making Mavuika the support character, which honestly, it makes sense. I can't lie, it might hurt everyone, but it makes sense. Look at her in the Archon quest. Did she scream support? I don't think so, but I do hope she does have other supportive capability that makes her actually decent, I guess, for support role. Decent, I'm not saying she has to be the best support character in the game, but I'm hoping she has a bit of supportive kit as well. But I feel like it's extremely weird and people are going to be extremely annoyed because we recently just got Arlecchino, guys. Arlecchino is a new character. I don't care what anyone says. She might have come out in Fontaine, but she's relatively new, and she is hands down one of the best Pyro DPS, if not the best Pyro DPS in the game. Releasing another strong Pyro DPS does not matter, because everything Arlecchino can do in terms of DPSing, even if Mavuika can do that, what's the point? And Arlecchino had a special weapon that everyone wanted to get. Even if you didn't care about weapons, you had to get her weapon because of the special animation it had. Now take a look at me. I went Constellation C2 with her because I loved Arlecchino. I don't care. Okay, Arlecchino versus Mavuika in terms of design, or design / hype, I'm going Arlecchino every day. Arlecchino, I'm probably butchering the character's name, but I will go with Arlecchino every single time because she is very, very cool, badass. She is just nice. Mavuika, on the other hand, looks also pretty nice, but I think Arlecchino looks way better. I can't lie. And that's why I vibe more with Arlecchino. And I don't think I will ever replace Arlecchino as my main pyro DPS. Now, when I summon in-game and I go hard on a character, it's so that they can become my main DPS for the specific elements. So right now I have 3 characters that I've done that of invested into, because I know for a fact I am not going to invest in any other pyro or hydro characters if they are on fielder damage, because I already have the best. Even if in the future they do get power crept, they will still function good, because at the end of the day, every single 5-star character in this game can actually clear Abyss. And if I've hyper invested in a specific element and specific damage, I can get away with them. I just need to summon for support characters to help facilitate the damage even more. So for example, New Villette is my best hydro DPS. I do have Milani, as you can see. I do have pretty decent. I could improve the crit rate and whatnot, but she's actually pretty strong on my account. But I will always pick New Villette over her, simply because New Villette is easier to use. Plus, I've also hyper invested. I got his weapon and I got his Constellation one as well. Now, I know for certain this is going to be my hydro DPS character. Even if a better hydro DPS comes out in the future, I will not be going balls deep on those characters, because New Villette does the job and I'm fine with that. Now, when it comes to pyro, I did the exact same thing with Arlecchino, and that's why I feel like a lot of us as well did this as well. I'm not speaking just because I did this, but I know for certain people saw Arlecchino, they saw her be absolutely amazing, they saw the damage, she was broken, they hyper invested in Arlecchino. Of course, free-to-play players might have decided just to get 1 copy, that's absolutely fine as well. But they've decided Arlecchino is my main DPS. And with with Mavuika, everyone is expecting her to be support DPS or having supportive capability that makes her a replacement for the 2 other characters we have that are supportive in nature. We got oh my days, I've forgotten the character's name. I can see it, but I can't pronounce it. Jingling, you know what I'm talking about. And also Bennett. And people were expecting Mavuika to pretty much power creep Bennett, but I don't think she will do that. I don't think the devs have any intentions of making her a support, especially if you take a look at the last Archon we had. Farina, she's a support character. I don't think Genshin wants to release support after support. Again, before Farina, we got Nahida. She's also support, but Nahida is the best Dendro unit in the game for like supporting Dendro elements and whatnot. Farina, best support for, best support hydro unit. People are expecting, oh, okay, maybe the pyro Archon Mavuika can actually rival them. We don't care about damage at the end of the day, because damage dealers will keep getting better and better in the future. Of course, we used to talk about Raiden C2 absolutely broken, but now you can have Arlecchino, you can have New Villette just rival her in damage at C0. So power creep is going to happen, and any Archon that's just mainly DPS will probably get power creeped in the future, unless they make them extremely like nutty in the beginning. If Mavuika drops at C0, she's just dealing more damage than New Villette, dealing more damage than Arlecchino. That's gonna be crazy, but I don't think people will be that excited at the end of the day, because we had an expectations. Of course, the devs don't have to listen to us, but we just wanted a character to power creep this unit and Bennett. That's what we've been asking for. Everyone has been asking for. And is Mavuika gonna be the character that changes that? I don't think so. I think the devs know for a certain, like, yo, I know you guys want a new support character, we'll release that later on, but Mavuika is not going to be that character. So maybe during a special 5.0 update, we might get a different pyro character that actually has supportive capability. Let's think about this right now. Actually, we are in Natlan right now. We are in Natlan. And how many pyro characters have we gotten in Natlan? A supposedly Natlan region, pyro region. 0. We've gotten 0 pyro characters from Natlan. Take a look at Fontaine. Fontaine released New Villette, a broken New Villette plus Farina, broken hydro unit. So I'm hoping that Natlan will release 1 broken DPS pyro unit and 1 broken support unit, or maybe Mavuika can do both. I am not exactly too sure that the devs are going to do that, but that is something everyone wants, but I'm gonna also temper your expectation. Mavuika might not be the replacement you guys are looking for to Bennett or Jianglin. I'm not doom posting her, but I'm letting you guys know your expectations right now. The devs might have different plans for another pyro character that does that. We have to wait and see, but we do need a pyro character that actually helps Milani like a lot better than, not helps, but like you can use with Milani, with Kanich, with whoever, who's other characters that actually needs pyro. Pretty much those two actually, Kanich and Milani. But again, we're gonna get more Natline characters, so we never know. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. And will I be summoning for Milani? The answer is not Milani. Mavuika, the answer is yes. Now I only talked about Mavuika, but of course we also got Chitlali, but I also mentioned I'm gonna be summoning for her as well. So that's gonna be cool. Now I want to get Chaska because she flies. Literally, that's it. I don't care about her damage, but like I used to use Scaramouche, but he's so annoying to use. He's so bad at flying, in my opinion. I don't like Scaramouche or Wanderer's flying capability. It's not as good. So hopefully I do summon Chaska. I don't know if I should, because I do want to get resources for Mavuika and Chitlali as well, and I did lose 50-50, but of course I still have resources here and I could technically spend, but I don't want to. Yeah, anyways, it's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.